Hey guys, thanks for watching. It's been a few weeks since I've uploaded a video, so I figured what better way to start the new year than with another Morphe Me brush package review. This month's package included 5 brushes, most of which are face brushes, so it was something a little different. I do get a lot of questions. What is this? What is this? Why? I do get a lot of questions about whether I recommend the Morphe Me subscription, if I'm going to be canceling my subscription, etc. Honestly, it is my favorite subscription on the face of the earth. I now own way more brushes than I will ever need, but I can't bring myself to cancel the subscription because knowing that I'm going to have another package full of brushes next month, it keeps me going. You know, like it gives me the strength to push through no matter what kind of storm the month brings me. But yeah, let's jump into the review. As always, it comes in a padded envelope. Every month they include a different theme for the brushes, which I think is really cute and also very entertaining. So this month's theme is Slay Day Goals. As we chuck the deuces to 2016, we are ready to slay into 2017. Our goal is to spread fierceness, perfectly blended eyeshadow, and chiseled contoured faces to all of our glam fam worldwide. We can't think of a better way to ring in a new year than with a new set of Morphe Me brushes. May they give you the first of many fierce and flawless looks this year. Stay glam. Honestly, I would roll my eyes, but I love Morphe, so they're so hip with the lingo. It's kind of cheesy, but I love it. As 99% of my wardrobe consists entirely of black, I was very much a fan of this packaging. It is sleek matte brushes. Like, this makes my dark soul very happy. So the first brush that you get is the MB1. This is the deluxe powder brush. As with all of their brushes, they are super soft. This one in particular is extremely soft and fluffy. It's kind of their standard powder brush. It's super fluffy and not particularly dense, so you can use it for loose powder, pressed powder, whatever your powder needs. I personally love to use this for bronzer. I just kind of swirl it in and then lightly dust it on the outside contours of the face. So using a fluffier brush as opposed to a really dense flat brush for bronzer applies it much more naturally. It kind of dusts it onto the skin rather than like, bam, oompa loompa. You know what I mean? The next brush is the MB19, which is the oval lip brush. So this is pretty standard shaped for a lip brush or like a lipstick applicator. I do have a few that are kind of similar to this. However, this one is much thinner and more narrow, which I personally much prefer because I have very uneven lips. So I need something nice and small and precise to kind of perfectly apply it. I love using lip applicators to apply liquid lipstick. I just find it does a much better job. Sometimes the wands that liquid lipsticks come with apply way too much product and then it ends up getting kind of gummy and you get butthole mouth, and we don't want that. So when I'm using liquid lipsticks, I like to use a lip brush and apply kind of thin layers at a time. It makes it a lot easier to have more control with it and apply it exactly how you want. The next brush is the MB9, which is a flat foundation brush. This is more of your kind of standard old school foundation brush, you know, like kind of looks like a paintbrush. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of using this to apply foundation. Okay, let me rephrase that. This works well to initially apply it onto the skin, but to blend, I don't find it works very well. I use brushes like this a lot of the time on clients when I'm doing makeup just because it's really easy to apply foundation exactly where you want it, but then I usually switch to more of like a dense flathead brush to blend it into the skin, or a damp sponge, which is my personal favorite. But brushes like this have a lot of different uses. I love to use brushes like this when I'm doing any sort of cream contouring. Because it's thin, you get a lot of control. Brushes like this also work really well to apply facial masks. Now, if you have a $30 foundation brush, you're probably not going to want to use that to apply a mud mask to your skin. But I'm glad that I have this, so now I can use some of the kind of older, more worn out brushes for masks. Next is the MB4. This is the Angle Blush Contour Brush. The shape of this kind of reminds me of the E4, but this is thicker and a little bit more dense. So you could definitely use this to apply blush. Personally, I think I prefer it more for a contour. Not that I need any more contour brushes, but If you're someone who likes a stronger, more precise application of blush, you'd probably really love this brush. I, however, definitely prefer it for contour. If I'm wanting more of kind of like a quick, natural contour, or even if you do want to build it up and you're trying to cover a larger surface area. The angled shape makes it perfect for kind of naturally curving to the hollows of the cheeks. Lastly, in this month's package, get the MB10, which is a flat concealer brush. This is basically a smaller, more thin version of the MB9, but I use these every single day. I use them to apply concealer, sometimes I use them for cream eyeshadow. I sometimes also use it to apply like a powder foundation over top of a blemish just to really set it and add extra coverage. But like I said, this would work really well to apply cream eyeshadow or like liquid eyeshadow to the lids as well. I know a lot of people were complaining that Morphe was kind of just sending similar shaped eyeshadow brushes and that they wanted more variety, more kind of face brushes and whatnot. So I definitely think they listened to the public demands. I think packaging wise, this has got to be one of my favorites next to the rose gold ones, which were a couple months ago. For anyone who maybe had a gothic or scene phase, this would be very reminiscent for you. But yeah, once again, I think Morphe did a fantastic job. I 100% recommend joining if you're looking to expand your brush collection. Personally, I think it's the best valued subscription out there. It is $20 US. As far as quality and price point goes, I don't think that you can beat Morphe. Like honestly, if you are thinking of joining, definitely join through the link I'll have in the down bar below. If you join, we both get a free brush. But yes, 10 out of 10, would recommend. Morphe, I love you. I hope you guys had a really great Christmas or holiday season if you don't celebrate Christmas. And I hope everyone's 2017 goes a lot better than 2016. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys next time. Bye.